Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. There is a payment delay. This has been reported multiple times. I've seen it on the channel in comments, and also did a little pulling up on the good old internet. And I wanted to share it with you because it's important to understand what's happening and see if we could pull out any additional information on this. Obviously, the government shutdown may be the culprit, right? So before we jump into it, I want to throw on a special thank you to Michael Taylor, 5737. Michael, thank you so much for the super comment, super chat. I really do appreciate your support very much. All right, so jumping into this, this is regarding the Chapter 35 benefit, and it's essentially saying here, Chapter 35 benefit delays in October of 2025, which is now, are being reported across the country due to issues with the VA's enrollment platform and system upgrades. Now, timing, kind of funny, right? The timing of this is with the government shutdown. Is there employees that are not working that should be working on this, that type of stuff? So is this collateral damage from the shutdown? Not specifically because the shutdown froze funds, but rather the shutdown eliminated workers. They're furloughed. Now those workers aren't fixing the problems. Don't know. So let's read through this a little bit more, see what's going on. It's important, again, to understand that if this is happening here, it could also be happening over here or over here. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And at the end of this, I will jump into a little bit about Chapter 35, a little deeper with eligibility, that type of stuff, so people understand a little more clearly on what this benefit is if you're not aware. All right, so Chapter 35 benefits delays in October due to the VA's enrollment platform and system upgrades, leading to processing slowdowns and requiring monthly enrollment verification from students. The Dependents Education Assistance Program also requires recipients to verify their attendance each month, which can cause delays if not completed promptly. To avoid further delays, students should ensure their direct deposit information is accurate and be prepared to verify prepared to verify their enrollment via text, email, or the Ask VA portal. Why are Chapter 35 payments being delayed? It says here again, platform issues. A major factor in the VA's new enrollment platform, which has caused processing delays for Chapter 35 payments since its August 2025 upgrade. Monthly verification. Recipients must now verify their enrollment each month through text, email, or the Ask VA portal to receive payments. System updates. The VA is also installing a new computer system upgrades, which can contribute to slower processing times. What to do if your payment is delayed? Well, confirm enrollment verification. The most common reason for the delay is failure to verify monthly enrollment. Check for texts or email verifications. Check your spam folder, all that stuff for the just in case factor as well. Check all those things for the request from the VA. Contact your school. Schools must verify your enrollment after the start of your class. Inquire with your school's VA office to ensure they have submitted your certification. Check your direct deposit information. Ensure your direct deposit information is up to date with the VA. In the odd chance you shut down that bank account, went to a different bank and didn't think about it, probably less likely. Or if this is your first time enrolling, that could be a possibility as well. Contact the VA if you have submitted your monthly verification and confirmed your direct deposit information and payment still has not arrived. Contact the VA directly to inquire about the status of your claim. How to avoid future delays? Well, be proactive, right? Be proactive, aim to coordinate. I'm trying to read this a little bit easier for us here. Be proactive, aim to coordinate with your school and the VA payment timing, expecting it around the beginning of each month. Stay informed, keep an eye out for VA communications regarding enrollment verification requirements. Keep records, maintain records of your submitted enrollment certificates or certifications and any communications that you have with the VA or the school. Now, it's never fun to not get your payments on time. I will tell you that if you are going to school, so let's do this real quick. In a nutshell, and then I'll read through the eligibility. In a nutshell, those who are rated 100% permanent and total open up a new realm of benefits for your spouse and dependent children. This is Chapter 35, Education Benefit, and it pays the student, your spouse, your dependent, it pays them out a monthly stipend or an allowance. And that amount is, if you're going full-time, $1,574 for each full month, $1,574. Now, the school itself is not paid. You have to pay the school with your money. So if you go to a community college or something online, maybe those costs are not that much. So you just absorb it in this $1,574. Maybe it's $300 a month or whatever. If you're going to Stanford or Harvard, it's going to be not enough to cover it. So in any case, be smart with that. So let's talk real quick about the Chapter 35 benefit and eligibility for it. Okay, again, there's more than one way into it. The most common is the 100% permanent and total veteran, their spouse and dependents. But moving on, there's others. So it says here, you may be eligible for these benefits if both you and the veteran or service member meet certain eligibility requirements. One of these descriptions must be true of the veteran or service member. The veteran is permanently and totally disabled due to service-connected disability. Next one is the veteran died as a result of a service-connected disability. Or the service member died in the line of duty. Or the service member is missing in action or was captured in the line of duty by hostile forces for more than 90 days. Next one, the service member was forcibly detained or held or interned in the line of duty by a foreign entity for more than 90 days. Or the service member is in the hospital or getting outpatient treatment for a service-connected, permanent, and total disability and is likely to be discharged for that disability. All right, so here's some more information. If you're the child, the dependent child, you can be married or unmarried. If you join the military, you cannot use this benefit while you're on active duty. And if you want to use this benefit after you leave service, you can't have a dishonorable discharge. All right, let's talk real quick here about So here's 3 questions. One is, when can I start using these benefits if I'm an eligible dependent child? The next one is, as an eligible child, is there a time limit for me to use the benefit? Last one is, can I use both the DEA, which is Chapter 35, and the Frye Scholarship as an eligible child? We'll answer those 3 here real quick. All right, so when can you start using? If you became eligible, meaning that the service member met the criteria, you as the dependent child became eligible before August 1st, 2023, and one of these must be true, okay? If you became eligible before August 1st, 2023, one of these must be true. You're 18 years old or you have a high school diploma or GED. If you became eligible or turned 18 years old or completed high school on or after August 1st, 2023, you can be any age to use these benefits. As an eligible child, is there a time limit for you to use these benefits? Well, it depends, because it's the VA and everything's nuanced. There's no time limit if one of these is true. You became eligible for the benefit on or after August 1st, 2023. You turned 18 years old on or after August 1st, 2023, or you completed high school or received your GED on or after August 1st, 2023. Generally, you'll have up to 8 years to use the benefit before you turn 26 years old if all of these are true. So if all of these are true, you have 8 years before you turn 26, right, to use it, if all of these are true. You became eligible before August 1st, 2023. You turned 18 before August 1st of 2023. And you completed high school before August 1st, 2023. In some cases, the 8-year limit doesn't apply when you turn 26 years of age. If any of these describe your situation, you still may be able to use the benefits after you turn 26 years of age. If you became eligible between ages 18 and 26, or your parent died when you were between 18 and 26, or if you join the military, in this case, you can use your DEA benefits, Chapter 35, up to 8 years after your discharge date, as long as you're under 31 years of age. All right, last one here. Can you use both the DEA Chapter 35 benefit and the Fry Scholarship as an eligible child? If your parent was a service member who died in the line of duty before August 1st, 2011, you may qualify for both the DEA program and the Fry Scholarship. But you must use only one benefit at a time. In this case, we cap combined DEA and Fry Scholarship benefits at 81 months of full-time training. If your parent was a service member who died in the line of duty on or after August 1st, 2011, you may use both DEA Chapter 35 and Fry Scholarship only if you qualify for Chapter 35 under a different event. You can use only one program at a time. In this case, we limit the combined benefits at 48 months of training. All right, with that, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.